What up, Track Cat family? Welcome back to another blessed and positive video. Another great video. Now, I just got a new mod put on a TRX. Something that protects the headlights. And it's dope. It gives it a dope look too because I got it like a darker percentage. I went with a darker percentage. Everybody isn't going with this, and you know I like to be different. Y'all know I like to be different when I do mods. So that's exactly what we went ahead and did. And it goes right along with the front end and all the paint match on it. Looks crazy. It looks really, really crazy. Something that I was thinking about doing just to protect something, because driving the truck a lot of stuff can kick up. And we went ahead and did headlight tint on the headlights and like this smoked, super smoked tint, which gives it a crazy look during the day. Makes it look like I don't even have headlights, but you can still see the headlights when the sun is hitting it. But I come over to this side, and this side is more in the shade. You can really see the effect it gives off. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people do the DRLs with the taser, and then even doing the color changing DRLs, like switching them completely out and doing the ones they could switch the colors from red, green, and blue. I wanted to be completely different from that. I'm like, let me go ahead and tint the OEM headlights. Let me keep the headlights OEM, but just add an extra little something to it, especially to go and flow with the paint match in the front. I really wanted the paint match in the front to pop a lot more, and it does. Paint match pops a whole bunch more with the headlight tint. It almost like just brings more attention to the front end. And the tint that I went with is Expel PPF, so it protects these headlights a lot more than a regular tint would, and it gives it a different look. It'll last a lot longer, keeps them from yellowing. This does a lot. It might do a lot cosmetically too, but to protect the headlights themselves, it does a good deal. And if y'all thinking about the visibility at night because of the headlight tint, it's barely noticeable. The TRX headlights are so bright that it shines through the tint. You can't even tell it has tint on there, but it does give it a crazy look. Like if you really look at a TRX without tint and you look at my headlights, they look aftermarket. They look like I might have put in some aftermarket headlights and make them look a little bit more smoked out, but you cannot tell that they're tinted. It doesn't blind the light. It doesn't really completely block the light. It just shades it and gives it a different look a little bit. I'm going to turn the daytime running lights on just so y'all can see a little bit of how it looks. Gives it a completely different look with the daytime running lights on. Like I said, it makes them look like they're aftermarket because in between is smoked out, but you can still see the headlights around it. Now you can only imagine at night how crazy it looks. Gives it a completely different look. Now I turn the full headlights on, and y'all can still see the light. It's daytime and y'all can see the light, so you can only imagine how much it shines through. The headlights on this truck are bright, like super, super bright. And they made them like that. It's to off-road. It's to see in the dirt and the sand. They're supposed to be bright. And it's dope, because you can tint them, and the light still shines through. It just gives the front end such a crazier look. And it makes you look like, dang, what is done to the headlights? This is something I would recommend anyway, just to protect the headlights. Even if you don't want to go as dark, you can go with a lighter tint. There is a lighter shade than this that I was going to go with, but it just didn't look like anything. It didn't look like I put anything. It would just be just to protect the headlights themselves, because in the long run, it is going to protect the headlights from yellowing, any rock chips, anything kicking up on the headlights that could permanently damage them. It's going to protect it, especially if you really drive. Like if you really drive far and you drive on the freeway a lot, this is something that you should really get. Now, I thought about tinting these lights down here, but these lights right here turn and they move when you go certain ways. Like say if I was turning to the right, the light would turn to the right. If I was turning to the left, this one would turn on over here and shine over here to the left and just show like the grass and the stuff on the sides. So to tint these headlights is like a no-go. You need these right here. These are like super bright, and they act like they're like Baja lights almost. They're so bright. They light up everything on the side of the road right here, and they come in handy a lot, so I wouldn't even dare touch them. I wouldn't put a certain shade on them. I would go back and put the clear PPF on there that doesn't show any tint just to protect them, but I would not put a shade on these lights because they work so good. I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights off so you can see how the headlight tint looks as it gets dark, because it's getting a little bit darker. Yeah, with them off, it really just gives it a crazy look. Like a super, super crazy look. Way more aggressive. Just having those headlights blacked out with all the paint around it. and the black hood. The windshield, we have a 35% on the windshield too. So it really just adds to our blackout look. I'm super glad I didn't go with the clear, because it's dark. It's not too dark where you can see the headlights, right? But it's dark enough to where it makes the headlights blend in with this gray. Like, it just doesn't make the headlights pop out. With them white and just super clear, it clashed with the front end. And now it just looks super, super clean. Yeah, it goes together now. I'm glad I didn't go with the clear. And as you can get close, you can really see the shade. The headlight tint on the TRX came out perfect, and it really adds to the look. It adds to the menacing, aggressive look that we got going on the truck right now. I got a whole bunch of stuff planned coming for y'all. I got a video coming for y'all tomorrow. I hope y'all enjoyed the headlight tint on the truck. Something that a lot of people are not doing, and especially not doing to the TRX. Stay blessed, stay positive, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Love y'all.